Hello folks, welcome to Pixelology 101. Today we're actually doing something a little bit different. We'll be totally honest with you. Some horrible stuff happened.
I freaking messed up.
It's not Professor Rod's fault.
It's
I don't
Professor
think it's
Rod's
Professor
fault
Rod's
because
fault.
Professor Nate pointed out that this wouldn't work, and it didn't work.
Okay, but that was...
It was working. And...
Long story short, none of that matters. What does matter is the audio for these next 5 episodes got butchered in effect. So... we were thinking about re-recording it, but to be honest, we're lazy, and we really wanted to show you this.
No,
it's
to
not
be
even that we're
honest,
lazy.
we advanced to such a point in these next 5 videos, we lost a lot of... If we restarted from a save point, we already advanced too far ahead.
Yeah, we lost our oldest saves. So, this is in effect what's going to happen for the next 5 episodes is going to be our adventures retroactively looked at. We'll get to look at our own stupidity and talk about it.
Hey, but at least we actually advanced. In this one, we left off trying to find a pumice stone, right? Was this the part?
I think, remember like the first episode, we didn't get far at all.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
The second episode.
Yeah.
So this is going to be kind of a
Should we even show this episode then?
Too late now. You're watching it.
Yeah, that's
Remember
true.
to like, favorite, and subscribe.
Hey, people want to watch this, man.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Why?
Here.
Yeah,
I feel like...
there's going to be a lot of inventory management.
Man,
Okay,
I
I
don't
think
know
we're looking
why-
for a screwdriver.
We're just looking at a
I have
screwdriver.
an amazing memory.
Yeah, I don't know how you got to
Oh
that
yeah, I was
conclusion,
trying to
but-
heal Kenzo this entire freaking time, and I keep I was just spacing out. I was just
You're always really good at that. You're really on top of that healing thing.
Maybe
I
we
like
should
that.
have the old audio going through our ears, and so we
Oh
can
yeah,
remember what we're saying.
no.
That-
Your
that'd be
ears
confusing or
will
what?
your ears will bleed to death if you
Ooh,
listen to that. Like
so
it's pretty bad.
So we're looking
No,
at
but
the
seriously,
screwdriver
how long
for,
have we
like-
been looking at this screwdriver?
I don't know why.
I think when we were-
this
no.
video is not paused. It's playing, but we were
I'm
talking for the
almost
longest
positive,
time.
yeah,
we were
I'm almost positive
we were
going over something
recalling
important.
we were recalling what we were doing this time.
This was
Something. Okay, well...
Oh wow, I'm moving around.
This is kind of insightful here. seeing
No,
what our
I remember
videos are
what we
like.
were talking about. We had to get the Martian rocks.
No,
into the
we
monster.
didn't do the Martian. We didn't do that yet.
That's not
That's
like
that's not till like
spoiler alert.
no, no.
This is already going downhill. This is gone
Here
so
we
far.
were trying to do like the rainbow tag, and we were
We
trying to
left
figure out-
off on the weird guy in the cafeteria.
No,
No,
that
we-
hasn't
that
even
hasn't
happened.
Yeah,
yet.
that,
Are you
this
kidding me?
episode.
Are you kidding me? What the hell did we left off on?
I don't remember.
Oh
It was
yeah,
weeks ago.
I killed the alien. I killed the ghost alien.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
Hologram.
okay, there we go.
Sayonara.
All right, we got the.
Well, at least we got you guys hooked now for what we've seen in the later
Yeah, those
episodes.
spoiler
Oh
alerts.
my god!
It's not really spoilers. Like you'll forget all about it. Like it's just this game.
Yeah, okay, so we were talking about this color thing, which is a digital painting, which we still,
No.
That's what we were looking for with the digital painting at this point.
like, there's a ton of fun coming up, folks. There's just all sorts of fun. But yeah, we're looking for a digital painting, and we have to use the spectrometer. And we know we had the spectrometer. There was nothing else to use.
The spectrometer, I had to use my baby buggy to get it past the monster chewing the hell out of the corner.
And then there's the scarab.
The scarab?
You have the scarab.
Yeah.
The scarab we need.
I don't know.
Are you talking about currently? I don't remember that. but
so we have to remember where you put it. 'cause
We're
remember-
looking for where the scarab is.
That's where we
Because
left
we
off.
lost the scarab.
This is going to be confusing to anybody watching this.
We lost the scarab. This little scarab is going to be important some point future in the game.
I feel
I'm
like
convinced.
Oh my God,
But we lose it. We lose it sometime in these episodes, so it'll be really interesting because we'll be able to see.
this is like
Where
a
we have
better version of Mystery Science Theater, right? It's just like watching
It'll be so
ourselves fuck up, or me fuck up.
I like how confident he is too. Like a better version of Mr. Science Theater.
Yeah.
We're even pretty high. Oh wait, no.
Blood
Okay, so
samples
Kenzo
for
has
something.
it. We needed blood samples.
I was just starting to pull those out because it was needed. I really hope I did not leave it in that medical locker, the scarab. I remember I was pulling out. I was pulling out the syringes to give it to Kenzo here, so he can get the blood samples while he heals up. I remember that. I was doing that.
Yeah. Man, no, this is like all coming back as little kids. This is gonna be so weird. Probably would have been.
You never really see this kind of thing happen on
No,
YouTube
never.
though. I'm actually pretty interested to see how the reception is on this, because it's gonna be like this for the next 5. No,
Awful.
audio
People are
quality is
gonna
gonna
be
be
like-
much better at least. Since
Hopefully.
this we are gonna test it after this episode. We're gonna make sure it's
Yeah,
all
make sure it
on
works
par.
for this first episode. Man.
I bet you throw the... Oh, nope. You didn't throw the scarab in there.
Yeah, I thought he would too.
Here we go to adventure through the Vita base. Oh yes, I was gonna head towards those blast doors. I think.
I think you're getting... Weren't you getting blood
Oh,
samples
you really
of
did
everyone?
just miss him there like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys
well-
didn't. You guys missed that the entire time. Like I was trying to mention, like, damn, I just missed him a few times.
There's a
That's
gun.
again. Good lord, that's sad.
You guys did not see this the entire time, which
That's
kind of
okay. We'll get to see you get grabbed a bunch of times, but even though the
I
zombie
know.
was clearly in sight, and it's just like, okay.
I know, I
What do
wonder-
you-
Oh my god, this is.
I
I
wonder how
wasted
many
so
times.
many shots on this guy.
Truly an obscene number. And there's the grate. Oh my gosh, the grate is going to be crazy.
We haven't even gone through the grate yet.
We have gone to the grate. It's been shown. We get instantly murdered before.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
We haven't.
So, yeah, this episode we were just wandering around trying to figure it out. Honestly,
No, this is also the episode
Oh,
where
yeah, this
Devin mentioned we should go back to Mood, and Rod completely blows him off and says, "No, we don't need to go back to Mood." But
because
then the next episode, we go back to Mood, and guess what? We advance the story.
it's because no, never mind. No, should not have made sense. We shouldn't. No.
Well, and mood. If there's one important thing we learn over, or at least this span of time, was the fact that like mood is necessary so many times. You have to keep going back to mood. Man, there are so many pauses.
Yeah,
I
there's
never
a
realized
lot
that
of
before,
pauses
but there's
in
a lot
this.
of times where we're probably talking over this.
we're just sitting there thinking of like solutions to the current situation. That's when we pause. Is when we're just like, all right, how about we just like one of us suggests an idea and we start doing that right then. I'm just trying to use the Desert Eagle Dillinger over here because I just realized after I killed that zombie, damn, I wasted a shit ton of ammo right there.
That might have been more than you wanted to spend.
But this game gives you a lot, quite honestly, because
Well, it has to.
Yeah, it's-
You have to kill everything.
it's like-
how many times?
I know it's like the Resident Evil kind of thing where it gives you enough ammo if you know how to play the game, so you don't actually run out. But there's a lot of backtracking in this freaking base, and none of these people die. None of them. It's a load of BS.
No, yeah. Well, and I think it was a very specific mechanic. We've talked a couple times in the episodes. I think that is a...
I know,
Hey,
but
guys, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. I think that's a very specific mechanic designed to test you as a player and like how you manage your ammo.
this was post Resident Evil, though.
I don't
and
think it was designed well. I think it was designed pretty crappily, but I think that's what they were going for.
Did the original Resident Evil have those fuel canisters that let you burn zombies,
No,
or was that just
no,
the HD
that was
edition?
added. That
HD.
was added to the remake.
I was wondering
the
about
Crimson
that.
Heads were also only in the HD remake.
Yeah.
Because I recently beat the HD one. I never played Resident Evil until the HD version came out. Really,
The original Resident Evil is amazing.
I've said this several times on channel, and I think in person to a lot of people, but I really have to stress, like, I think that the remake, the GameCube remake, which they just HD remade, I think that's better than the original Resident Evil. I think that the original Resident Evil is amazing, but the GameCube remake takes everything that made the original good and just stepped it up a little bit.
which really
New
improved.
environments, new areas, the backgrounds looked amazing, like,
Yeah, the textures are beautiful.
yeah.
But the unfortunate part about it is that the HD remake that was released on PC still has the original compressed cutscenes for when you do anything. So like if you drain the well to the lab, it's just this like 640 by like 400 resolution pixelated video, the nice textures, and it's just like, oh, this is ugly.
I don't know why games do that. There's plenty of games out there. Like, they used to do it back... Like, remember Final Fantasy VII?
Too large. Kenzo's too large to fit, by the way.
All of the characters look like blocks. And if you had a cutscene with all those blocky characters, it wouldn't have been cool. But they did it because technology was limited. Now, games look fine. Like, look at Grand Theft Auto 5. It uses, like, the in-game engine for all of its cutscenes and everything. And it's perfectly fine. Because you have that, like you said, the compressed video. Because that even happens on... I was playing, like, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which is a little bit older game. It doesn't really work well in widescreen. But when it plays cutscene, it has compressed cutscenes that look terrible.
Return to Castle Wolfenstein? Is that a 3D?
Are we really
was that a
this
3D
stupid?
version? Yeah, you guys told me to do this.
No. You'll see in a second. I want to see if my prediction's correct.
It still has the freaking spectrometer on.
Your buddy here, though.
Nice driving.
Kenzo, the reason we're stuck here looking at this is because Kenzo's too big to go in that grate. We end up needing Matlock for that, I believe.
Yeah, Matlock can only fit in grates for some arbitrary
this is
reason.
where it's about to get stupid. Because we're going to open this baby bug up. We are going to take out that spectrometer, we're going to put in the scarab, and we are going to promptly fucking forget about it. And then,
It's in this.
3
It is in
episodes
the
later,
baby bug.
Is it
when
really?
we're desperately searching for the scarab, of course we won't find it in any locker anywhere, because it's in the baby bug.
It was with me the
inside
whole
of our
time.
own inventory.
This twist.
My God.
This was your fault, Devin. You told me to do
No,
this.
it's not my
You told me to put the scarab in the baby buggy.
I
Yes.
feel like Nate said that.
I don't remember if I said it or
That's
not.
not a... Nate's pretty logical.
I'm 90% sure that I'm
I
gonna
did
have to
play a lot of
throw.
adventure games as a kid, though. So.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have
Like
to throw
Monkey
Professor
Island
Layton
kind of
in
logic
this
here.
one. God.
I'm talking like Gabriel Knight 3 logic. Maple syrup.
The
and cat
spectrometer's
fur.
out, isn't it? Oh no, that's the tuning fork. Why do we have a
Tuning fork was used as a key code or something. Like
No.
these guys responded to acoustics.
Yeah, it's
It was like something I had to use a tuning fork on. I remember reading it like
I
a
feel like we're
report.
gonna have a lot of these parts in this video where it's us just looking at the map and
Well-
we don't know what we're looking for.
Remember, this is what you guys usually asked for was to look at these things. I was just thinking of solutions while you guys just like look at the map. Look at the map.
Well,
Where are we on the map? It's like,
well, because the map's important. It
The
shows
map
us-
is important.
It shows.
but
us
you get the
places-
hang of it pretty easily where everything is.
Well, clearly I don't.
No, I don't. I don't either. Plus, you never
Come on.
remember where every single. door
I remember the
is.
layout of the mansion now at this point because
Well, yeah, but the mansion, you've played through it a couple more times. I've never played Martian Gothic Unification before.
Yeah, playing
By
through
like
it
the
and watching
third
someone
time I've
play it is
beaten the
different.
Resident
that
Evil.
okay, that is true. Like I have to have an innate sense of where I'm going, while you guys could just watch me and then comment on what's going on. That is true.
Yeah.
Although I played Grand Theft Auto 3 again a few years ago.
Yeah.
Finally realized that game doesn't have a map. you play like Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like go back to 3. I was like, this game didn't have a map.
That is
I don't
true.
Remember that.
I do not know the layout of that
Liberty City.
I had to
City. Yeah.
navigate that whole game by landmarks, and I completely forgot about that because
It makes
it doesn't have a map.
It makes a unique experience. The second time I ever went through GTA 4, the GTA 4 story, I turned off the minimap.
Really?
Yeah, and I just drove around the city. I turned off as much of the HUD as I could and just kind of drove around Liberty City like it was a real city. And that was one of the most interesting experiences because you really do. You learn Liberty City's districts, its boroughs, and you kind of learn to look for these major, oh, how close am I to the airport? How close am I to the Statue of Happiness?
Happiness.
What is it? Francis International or whatever?
Yeah, Francis International Airport.
Yeah.
Francis.
Yeah, because that's how I navigate. Like in Grand Theft Auto 3, when that came out, you'd be like, okay, this sign I make a right, then I make a left, and then I'm at like Luigi's place.
Yeah.
Because there was no like map to you be like, okay, let me press start and see where I go. I just have to be like, okay.
Yeah, that's the
let me
most
get to
frustrating
sign.
point is when you're trying to, like, back then, the old school GTA, when you're trying to get to, like, just the little edge of the mini-map where it's, like, the little L or whatever for whoever you're going to, and then you just end up at a wall, like, blocking, and you're like, God damn, I have to go all the way around now? It's so
Nothing
annoying.
I hate more in games than getting to that like tiny little corner. Yep, here we go. Put that scarab in that baby bug.
Oh my
There it
god! It's in the
is.
baby.
Drop the baby bug. Forget it's in the baby bug within 5 minutes. We seriously, I don't know how we forget this.
Because we were just seeing, because you wanted to know if it showed up on the front, like the spectrometer did. Because it was, like, because of the magnetic checker.
yeah.
That's why. It's like, oh, I don't see it anywhere.
God. It sucks. Because we lost this, and I remember, like, we get... like, we can't even spoil it. That's the worst part. We played this, but the episodes are still
We
gonna
already
come out
pretty much spoiled a
chronologically.
lot already. But yeah, don't do any more. It's like,
No, because you think we've spoiled a lot, but to the
We-
people, they don't know. So to them, it's like, what are you talking about? What is this? What is that? Like, they're going to find these things out over the next 5 episodes. Like, all this progress, all these things we do. Oh, gosh.
So we're commenting today on October 26th. Tonight is going to be the midnight of Halo 5. Halo 5's coming out tomorrow, as well as Assassin's Creed already came out.
That
Syndicate.
was the 23rd.
Yeah, that was a week ago.
And
gotten nothing but rave reviews. I do not know how much I trust any of those reviews.
yeah, I'm surprised because after Unity, I was just completely mistrustful of any Assassin's Creed game after that
think
release.
a lot of
Unity
people-
get decent reviews too. Same with Watch Dogs. I want to say Watch Dogs. And
Watch Dogs
Unity.
got like disturbingly high reviews. I hate that. I really do. I'm not a fan of it.
Well, you gotta make a point that gameplay is becoming incredibly repetitive nowadays. It's the same basics that are just getting slowly improved, slowly added on, and you gotta hand it to, I guess, like Revelations, where they try to add like the whole siege kind of thing going on, when you like go down districts. Wasn't that in Revelations when you had like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Like
That was like the
hoods.
tower defense thing.
Yeah, like the
that
whole-
was Revelations.
yeah, because if you have the set formula, you got to improve it somehow. You can't be at this. People
Or you
want the
could-
same kind of gameplay, but you gotta have something new at the
Or
same
you
time.
could let
That's
it
the whole
take
thing.
a break. I don't think there's anything wrong with letting some series take a break. One of my favorite things.
I was getting really good at juking these guys out until they jump at me,
Until they
and
jump
then
into
they
your-
face
into
hugger
your
me.
face.
Yeah,
One of my favorite things that probably
slow spots.
I would argue the best thing that EA has done over the past couple years is set up 3 different shooter franchises that feel distinctly different. Oh, wow.
What are the
You shot
three?
that guy.
What are the three?
You've got. Sorry, I got distracted. You
got
shot-
Battlefield.
You've got Titanfall, Battlefield, and Battlefront. And the way they've been doing them is they're rotating them out. So last year was Battlefield Hardline, right?
Yeah, or this year.
that was this year.
This year
It
Hardline
got
came
pushed back
out.
to this year.
Yeah,
No, Hardline was
the beginning of this
released
year.
in
Yeah,
2015.
in the beginning of 2015.
Yeah,
Because I remember it was.
and it already became like a game for gold, like free within the
Yeah.
year.
That's because it didn't sell very well. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't think
Hardline was
anybody
not popular.
looking
That
forward to
it
it.
just didn't make any sense. In terms,
Um,
Battlefield is a battlefield. You won like large scale battles, and you reduced it to an urban cops robbers. It
Yeah.
So
doesn't.
they did.
It makes
They
no sense.
did Titanfall in 2013. They planned Battlefield as a 2014 game, and then they planned Battlefront as a 2015 game. And in 2016, they're talking that they're going to go back to Titanfall and do Titanfall
Titanfall
2.
Oh, I never even played the game, and I don't even want to play it.
But that's the
Titanfall's okay.
yeah. Titanfall is okay.
There's
I
not a
actually
lot of
like
content
giant
in it,
mechs, so I'm a huge fan of like mecha. And
Gameplay
mech
wise,
anime,
like
so-
how are we? Like
The
how
gameplay
different is it going to
Gameplay
be?
is
pretty good.
insane. It was much better than Call of Duty or Battlefront, to be honest.
Wall running was
Constant
fun.
motion. Yeah, you move very quickly. Everything's very fast paced. The shooting still feels as tight as Call of Duty, but it is much more of like, wall run here, wall hop here, double jump there, land on top of a roof, snipe down at a guy, jump onto a Titan's back, blow it up, jump off of the Titan's back. Like you
So
can
it was,
chain
it was
across the whole map.
fluidity of combat
Yeah.
there. Like you actually were on the
Yeah.
battlefield, like
Oh, it
performing
sounded-
actions that
it felt so good.
changed the actual course of battle.
Yeah,
Instead of just sitting in a corner with like a shotgun and just waiting for someone to run
The
around the
only
corner.
problem was it didn't really have a story. The story was online focused, so it was basically you're playing through a match. Like imagine playing through Team Deathmatch of Call of Duty while little cutscenes are going off in the corner, people talking to you.
Like Captain Price in a
Exactly.
in a helicopter just circling the
So,
battlefield.
like, they would be talking about like a character would be dying or something would be happening, and I wouldn't even realize what was going on because one, I didn't remember which side of the fight I was fighting on, and two, I'm not paying attention to the guy in the corner because I'm paying attention to the screen
Like
because
the
I'm
main
trying not to
action.
die and to kill people.
That's
Yeah.
one of the worst ways you can have a
I
story.
think if Titanfall had a main campaign.
Oh my god, look at all these enemies. Jeez.
You are getting bum rushed. If Titanfall had a campaign, I think it would have been a really, really, really good game. I'm excited for Titanfall 2. I don't know that it'll be amazing, but I hope it'll be pretty good. But I like that idea of spreading it out, because this is what... There's Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood Revelations, 3, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate. Am I missing anything?
Liberation, and then the one
Liberation
for
and the one for PC. That's like the
PSP.
or was that the side-scrolling one? Because I remember there was like a side scroller like set in China or
main
something.
main number games that were like the main console entries.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
Let's
you
not
have
call, can't have spin-offs.
Assassin's Creed 2. You have Brotherhood Revelations 3, Black Flag, and now Unity.
Rogue for the 360, because the same year they did Unity, they did Rogue. One was new gen, one was old gen.
And now
then
Syndicate.
So that's what, 9 games?
That's about 7 or 8.
No, that's definitely 1, 2, Brotherhood Revelation, 3, Rogue, Unity, 4, Syndicate. That's 9 games. Since 2007.
Oh, wow.
2007 is when that series came out. So yeah,
2007.
a game a year. And I am definitely tired of it. I hated pretty much every Assassin's Creed past 2. I liked Brotherhood and Revelations. I guess they were okay. So everything past Revelations has...
I liked Revelations a lot just because the multiplayer in that was outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Just because that introduction, the multiplayer in Assassin's Creed was my favorite ever since I played the ship. That was one of the best PC games in the early 2000s.
Oh, gosh.
If none of you guys,
I remember they were going to do the Kickstarter for it, and it just died, and I was like, "Oh, come on!"
Yeah, but
who doesn't want more of the ship?
Yeah, the guys who own the rights to the ship when they didn't get the Kickstarter going off, they are now announced like an HD release of it. So I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, I'll play the ship again. The ship was such good multiplayer. But no, I mean that's 9 games in 9 years, a game a year, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Assassin's Creed. I don't want to play that series anymore. I have no desire to play
These yearly releases are just getting ridiculous, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Assassin's Creed.
They put so much strain on the industry. They put strain on the designers. They put strain on the publishers. They put strain on the consumer of like having to always buy these latest versions that they don't want. Here you notice, of course...
Where the hell did that poison spider go?
I don't know.
Literally just completely...
Oh my god, you're just getting attacked from everywhere.
I remember this being like one of the worst sections because you were getting constantly attacked.
And I think, weren't you running out of ammo at this point in one of your guns?
For the Dillinger, I think I have up to 60 bullets still. But it's still taking a lot of bullets.
I know. It's insane how many bullets they take.
That was a nice dodge by me.
Yeah, it stepped back into him and dodged through it. I also like how a couple minutes ago you could totally see that wonderful hair model on the female zombies, where it's just a male blonde crew member, and they hastily put the dome of hair on top of it. It's always clipping through, and I was like, God, I never noticed.
Alright, I know what's going to happen here. Spoiler alert, I'm going to die very soon. Because I was just trying to test something. I believe I was trying to enter that heat-fused door or some door.
Yeah. No, because we talked about that. That one was the one that we believed we needed to use the welder.
Yep.
Yeah, the welder.
Pardon me. The welder on, yeah. And you're going to take a step around this corner and... I'm always ready to predict that he gets screwed, but he never does. Until I'm least ready to.
Don't worry, it will happen.
It's pretty obvious when he does. He'll like walk right into it.
Oh wow. We spent the entire first episode of this just kind of talking about how. I mean, we don't do that much this.
That's really good because content-wise in this episode, we did nothing.
Yeah, nothing happened in this episode.
So actually, this commentary is probably much better than what we originally recorded for this episode. Quite honestly,
I won't have to agree because the original stuff was I was just trying to figure this stuff out.
This was just a sacrifice just to see if I could use the welder on this door. This is the only reason why I did this. We were exhausting as many options as we could at this point.
That's why all the while I kept bringing up the one option.
No, we don't talk about the one option yet.
Oh, and I also made this awesome revelation that mood backwards is Doom. There you go, everybody.
Oh my god.
Dr. Doom.
I forgot you made that reference.
And then you just get...
And there he goes.
Fatality.
Well, alright. I guess that's the end of this episode.
Pretty much covers the first part of this. Sayonara. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and if you do, let us know in the comments what you guys think of this format. We'll probably only do it for the 5 episodes, but it's worth a shot. Bye.